Wanna be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance. With Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Hello everyone, I am your host Shamir Bacon, and this is another great edition of Boss Up Houston. Y'all know how we do. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. I have the wonderful, phenomenal ladies, bosses in the building with me, Miss MONIQUE. I have Miss Sabrina Golden in the building, honey. Miss Roxy Galvan. Y'all know how we do. The bosses are in the building. Y'all stay locked, stay tuned. Listen, you don't want to miss this, okay? But let's dig in. Let's talk about what we came to talk about today, okay?
Get to it.
Today we're going to be talking about dating. And our topic today is, what's your status? So what's your status on Facebook? Or Instagram or Twitter? Are you not are you on those? You know when you change your status.
Yes, that's something.
That's something. That's a whole event.
But that's the thing. Here's the thing, man, because I'm so me, I don't even put a status up there.
Right, like my status is like, wouldn't you like to know?
Okay. Exactly. They search for the issue. You don't even know why I'm mad. I don't even tell you if I'm in music.
Right. It's like teen.
I'm gonna be married. Okay.
I wanna post I'm engaged. I want to. But then I don't.
Because then you're going to have what? A monsoon of DMs and inboxes.
Yeah, coming out the woodwork. So, man, what happened between us? Nothing. That's why I'm
Not about
It's like a whole back to life, back to reality. Keep on moving, don't stop, no.
I like that. You always have our soundtrack. She has our soundtrack going.
Hey.
Okay. So, how do y'all feel about the new dating scene, social media, and things of that nature?
I'm exhausted.
Really?
I'm exhausted from it. I am so very happy. Like I was telling you, beautiful ladies, that I don't have to do that no more. I don't know. I guess I feel. Even though my future, like y'all know I call him, likes me the way that I am, I just feel the need to want to be in the gym more, glam up more. Because I just don't want to get comfortable and make him lose interest, since for some reason his interest is looking at somebody's behind on social media.
I mean, I think that's everybody's interest.
I
right?
mean, but why am I looking at your behind? Is that your name? Your behind?
Seems like that's everybody's name.
And then you turn him around, turn it on around.
Yeah, I have a very, very strong, very
Say
strong
the least.
opinion about that.
Yeah.
The postings on Instagram when females and women are showing body parts. At the end of the day, yeah, okay, it's cool if you're at a pool, wear a swimsuit. If you're at a party where there's a pool, wear a swimsuit. If you're at the beach.
But just wearing a swimsuit and saying you ain't wet.
I mean, listen, first of all, I'm very disgusted with the older women, because there are older women that are doing this.
I be wanting to.
I'm telling you, this is crazy.
I be wanting to just go like this.
No.
just a little booty tooth.
But with clothes on. But with clothes on, please.
I think because nowadays everybody's exploiting they're looking for they know the men are looking for those body parts, so they're trying to show their assets instead of covering it for their man.
Right.
They can have a whole man at home.
World of dating now, there is more visual. They want to catch that eye first, which most guys.
But baby, let me tell you what catches the eye. Honey.
This.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's so sexy to a man.
When you say
a woman that's sexy with all her clothes on.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be even more sexier when you take your clothes off. Yes. I'm giving y'all the game today.
I mean, and honestly, it's just too much. That's why I said I'm exhausted. Like, I'm looking for some relevant content on social media. I'm looking for something.
Right.
I love a beautiful woman with a beautiful glow in her face. My thing is, because like I said, I could do it, but and I'm with a dude who don't care if I do it.
Right.
But the thing is, then it becomes a different climate.
Right. And that leads me into,
I'm not a model.
Well, it leads me into the respect thing, you know. And your profession is different from Instagram, honey. Right. Instagram is not your profession unless you get paid $1 million to post. Now, if you're getting paid those ducats
to show,
by all means,
it's like a whole UGK song. Take it off. You feel me?
Listen,
I mean, being as a model,
send me your picture. I will promote you.
Being a model, you have to do. Some models have to do that,
right?
Because that's how they get their followers.
Exactly, and that's what I say. If you're a model, if that's your profession, I'm not no regular everyday.
These are regular women. These are women that's regular smegulars. You're not. Lord, listen.
And here's
you're not a model on Instagram. There's no such thing. They don't have fashion shows.
Insta famous.
But Instagram models. I am sorry, but I'm not. I'm sick of it. And I get sick of it.
Here's another thing too. It's more to the fact that
you're not a model.
You're not a model. But here's the thing. Every woman has breasts, thighs, and behind. Okay? So
just like a chick.
So your scroll or your like or your are amongst millions.
Okay.
So why not be relevant? Why not do something out of the norm of what everybody is doing? I just practiced a regimen of being different, of being set apart, and that's Bible. Y'all can go to that scripture in the Bible and get the facts. Okay. Anyway.
But who's to say? In their mind, that is different. That's different from the classy woman.
Attention.
That's different from the classy woman.
Yeah, but it's not different from the millions of other people that's doing
it. Nobody cares. I'm telling you now, I bet not see. I'm a star.
That's the whole thing.
I bet not
have to do something different in order for people to recognize
it.
But what is your talent?
So here's the thing. What are the do's and don'ts on social media?
What are you there for?
What are the do's and don'ts?
Yeah.
What should we do?
It's
and
a
what
free
should we
world.
Okay, we're talking about what
I don't
these
agree
women
with
are
this.
doing, but some of the responsibility goes on the men.
No, all of it goes on the men.
Yeah,
but like I told my man, I bet not see a heart. I bet not. I'm gonna stalk you.
No.
They kids,
all of it, 100% is not on them because
you putting it out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 50-50.
They know what they're doing. Women know
there.
they have the capability to capture a man.
Right.
They know they can get to the mind. They know they can get to the pockets.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
So Roxy, how do you feel? What should they do and not do?
What are you talking about, the men or the women?
Welcome to another great edition of Business One-on-One with CHIMERE Bacon. I'm your host, and y'all know how we do. This is Boss Up Houston, and I'm going to be talking about dating and business. Oh my goodness, how can you do it? Dating and business has been an issue since the beginning of time, right? Here's a few tips on dating while you're doing business.
All right.
So number one, find a balance.
You have to find a balance with your time, with your money, and with your love. It's plenty of love to spread, right? It's plenty of love to go around. And it's also plenty of you. But what you need to do is find a good balance. Here's a few things that you can do. Plan a lunch date. Because guess what? You can still do your business, then go to lunch with your partner or with the person that you're dating with, and then get right back into the business. Number 2, schedule a staycation, honey. You don't even have to go anywhere. You can stay right in the city or right in the vicinity and have a staycation. If you want to leave right from work, pack your bag that morning, get everything together, and stay over for the weekend and get right back up Monday morning and get right back to business. Date nights. Oh my goodness. Everybody talks about these date nights. But here's the thing. When you're a woman or a man that is about your business, you really don't have time to do all of the extra stuff. You are tired or worn out. But this is what you can do. Plan a date night at least 3 times a month. Don't try to do it every week. Don't try to do it, so often. Plan only 3 times a month and spread those things out. And then guess what? You'll appreciate it better. Last but not least, write some love letters to your mate. Just write a love letter in your spare time or in your downtime, because sometimes we have that downtime, but we're still getting back to the business. Just write a little love letter and send it to them. Send it through email, via text, or guess what? You can put it on social media and at them. That's only if your status is right though, honey. So this has been another great edition of Business One-on-One, the dating edition. This is Boss Up Houston. I am your host, CHIMERE Bacon. Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Boss up, Houston, you know why? Right here.
With your host, CHIMERE Bacon. Tune in and stay locked. And boss up. Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
What are the do's and don'ts?
Okay, I don't know about the do's and don'ts, but I feel that men have a responsibility, women have a responsibility. Yes, us women react to men and want to get attention at some points and want to put it out there, but men, like, if it's they're reaching out there, it's like, okay, take it off. You know, pull it out.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Because that's what they
turn around,
do.
see it.
It's up to the woman to say no. It's up to the woman. I'm sorry, Roxy, but I just don't agree with you. Like, no. It is up to the woman, because if they don't have nothing to look at,
And so
then they can't go off
here's
of
the
it.
thing, sweetheart. Who are you?
Yeah.
Are you my man?
Are you my husband?
Are you paying any bills?
Why do you got husband?
Like, no.
No, I
You don't
couldn't.
even get that.
Some of them men do
privilege.
pay their bills.
But then
But
that
you gotta
they
be
need to send that,
naked.
they need to send
You
that
gotta be
picture.
naked.
They need to send that picture. They need to send that picture to them, or they need to be in that private space. Okay, not on social media and Instagram.
Because what ends up happening, and here's the thing.
Now they get multiple men to pay.
Not just that, that's why they said on that double time. But what ends up happening is that it's going to be like one of my favorite artists is Snoop Dogg. Like, he got called out because you creeping around your wife and the girl. Listen, you can't trust these. I take screenshots, okay? I'm screenshotting it up. So as soon as he said something and he said, oh, look like you had a cheap motel with you with the next dude, then she said, oh, like the one you took me to? And then start screenshotting that whole conversation. And keep it on. Sleep in it, bathe it, wear shirt. That's all I got to say. So no, my thing is, like, I just don't agree with that. I know for a fact I'm laying next to this man every night, and I know for a fact when he on his phone, he looking at women,
and here's,
because he's on his phone.
here's the thing, and this is what we're talking about with even the dating scene, right? I have an issue with taking pictures. Like, don't take a picture of me. I don't care if we dating or not, because you might be mad at me next week and start blasting the pictures. And that is not, if you're with a man, it's not you being provocative. It's not you being, a whore. It's not you being any type of way. You're with your significant other, and y'all are doing the things, and you're doing the things that he likes.
Yeah.
But you still have to be cautious and careful, even in a relationship, of taking those pictures.
You do.
Or videos.
Or
I have real issues with
sending those pictures.
Yes.
That's why we have
that is like the biggest turn off.
honey.
Biggest turn off for me is for a guy to ask me for a picture.
Oh, that is a turn off.
Why don't you send me a pic? I say you on my profile. You don't see all
I got
the pictures.
50,000 pictures on my Facebook, my Instagram.
Exactly.
Choose one.
No,
Okay.
boo.
Oh no, I
multiple
want to be
accounts.
special.
No.
I want a special
you want to be
one.
special? Oh, you want a special one? Okay.
What did he say, Brenda?
Do it again.
What did he
I want
say,
a
Brenda?
special one.
Okay. Well, let me look. I'm gonna send that same picture, and I'm gonna type special one.
Yeah. Okay. Hashtag.
Oh no, or they'll
Hashtag
say, I'm gonna send you
special.
mine. I sent you mine, so.
But I didn't ask you to.
No.
Because here's the
I
thing.
didn't ask you to.
We don't exploit men. We're not exploiting men. We're not out here exploiting you.
Right.
Men exploit women.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad to say. So here's a don't, ladies.
What's the
Okay. Do not take the sexual pictures if you're not in a space to see them all over the world.
Because that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
If you're not ready and you're not in a space, and I'm going to testify, honey, I'm not ready. I don't
want to see yours.
And that's the reason I don't. And here's the thing too. You need to set your own standards. And at the end of the day, stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Because I don't care who I'm with. Okay? I could be with Barack Obama.
Oh.
Even though I think about it, okay, for Barack.
But we love Michelle, but we just saying.
Just letting you know, okay? But I could be with Barack Obama and I'll still set my standard to say, no, I'm not going to do that. Right. You know, unless I have a ring on my finger, then, you know, I'll have to take
even when you have a ring
risk
on your finger. I was married for 18 years.
I'll have to take the risk.
And that man exploited my body on the internet.
And you see what I'm saying?
18 years.
So you have to be careful. You just have to be careful with that.
So like you said, don't put anything out there that you're not comfortable with people seeing, because they're going to see it.
And it's the thing. The thing about it is that you're in an intimate space. You're trusting to that person at that moment or at that time. Yeah. But, you know, you never know.
I never know.
That's
you get a headshot of me now.
Okay.
That's your special picture.
So I see a picture of my eye.
I see you. I'm watching you.
And it's going to have written on this special. It's going to be a picture if I feel like it.
Right.
Because I might block you after you ask me that you still trying to convince me of why I need to do something I already told you no to.
Right. Exactly. And so that's another thing for me. Like, don't prompt me to do anything. Don't prompt me to tell me why you love me. No, sir. Mm-hmm. Like, I do that. When I do that, listen. When I want to tell you why I love you, listen. You will get the memo, and I will tell you why I love you. Don't tell me to tell you something.
I said, tell me why you love me. Why do you love me?
But then you open it up. You open up a part to be fake.
I know.
Because now it's not genuine. Now I'm thinking.
That's what he said. He's like,
I love you. I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying?
I love you. I ain't gonna be giving you love like that. Like you just gotta take the love when you get it.
And then I'm so real to the core. I'm so real. Like I get on my nerves. Sometimes I have to say, girl, just don't even say nothing. Just don't say anything. You know. But I want to. You know. And so in that space, it's like, please don't ask me to tell you nothing. Don't tell me to write you a love letter.
Crazy. That girl is crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
Salmon skin roll. Yellowtail. Sea bass is my favorite. Ceviche. Sea bass is delicious. My mom liked their corn. Definitely the miso sauce on it is just really delicious. And this corn is so good. Ramen noodles. I'm gonna try this creme brulee stuffed donut. Not bad. The cream inside is really good. Of course, the best part on creme brulee is the little crispy part on top. But the cream inside is really good.
What's on your list for a
do? Oh. Let me tell you what a do is.
What's a do?
You know those little stickies that you write your self notes to?
Yeah.
Write them a note.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on this car window.
I send them a text.
Yeah. Car window, texts are nice. Do that. Because you know what? Those are innuendos that you're not actually having a conversation, but you're having a conversation. He's going to want to see you later on.
And men love education.
He's going to want to go buy that gift. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it well.
They eat it.
I do.
Yeah.
You are on my mind constantly. No, you're not. But you are.
Look, I don't say it if I don't mean it. So
No, but
but words of affirmation is
Yes. It's
everything.
the best. It's everything.
we love it.
Everything.
And here's another dude. If you know that he likes something, every once in a while,
Just do it.
just do it.
Okay, come on, Monique.
Like if you love chocolate covered almonds,
Yeah.
give him one.
You know what I found out about mine that I did that I didn't know that he liked?
Mm-hmm.
This was something that he told me was one of the reasons that he fell in love with me.
Oh.
Because like when I get up in the morning and we get out the bed, I make up the bed.
Oh, really? Well,
But I've been taught to make up the bed.
Right.
You get up,
Yeah,
you make
get
up
up
the
and make
bed.
the bed.
And I didn't think that was a big deal. I thought everybody made it. He was like,
girl, I
you know,
just got choked. Like, wait a minute.
I make up the
People
bed.
don't make up their
Men
bed.
are very simple sometimes. Men
No.
are very simple sometimes.
I put his towel out. Like when I know he's coming home, if I know that I'm going to sleep. We've been together for years, but he can get his own towel. But I put his
Of
towel out for
course.
him to take
Yeah.
a shower.
And that's the thing.
Thought.
With,
It's
right.
the thought.
That's the
So,
thing.
you know,
It's the
people think
action.
I'm weird. He don't. He like it. That's why I'm getting married.
My mama always told me, don't start something that
Mhm.
you're
I
not
like
going to
it.
continue doing.
That's
You have to be very
that's a good
careful
one.
with that as well.
I like it. I like doing it. I
Yeah.
haven't stopped doing it because it's just I would want him to do it for me.
And I was having a conversation, Roxy, actually about that because I feel like people start getting comfortable in relationships.
Yeah.
And you know, once you get comfortable, then you start doing things or not doing the things you used to do, right? And then you wonder why a person reacts or acts a certain way or is not as enthused about the situation.
Right.
Well, if you start something,
Then-
you kind of got to keep it going. Or,
Consistency.
yes, and I was just on the Amber Neal show. Shout out to Amber. And we were talking about reintroducing yourself. And I think I've said this a lot. It's important that when you feel yourself changing, that you reintroduce yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't feel this way anymore. I need to let you know what's new with me. I need to let you know what's going
Be
on.
present. I say be present.
Communication.
Right.
For sure, because don't ever think we good. We never gonna be good. I'm always gonna make you think it's not. You always
It's
gotta
the
work
Tom
for
and
it.
Jerry, honey.
You always gotta work for it. I don't
Tom and
care.
Jerry.
How long we
This
been
is
together?
why I tell them I don't cook because you're not going to get cooking all the time. I'm done with that.
Okay. Done. Are you done?
Oh, and I
Are
say
you-
I don't clean.
Are you finished or
I
are you
don't
done?
clean.
don't cook it.
Are you finished or are you done?
Okay. Are you done?
You accept it or you don't because it's not happening.
But they special.
They're special though.
They want that special picture and that special type of dinner.
Not happening unless you're special.
So let me. Unless you're real special. Hashtag special. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Heart with Nanny Roxy. I've been getting a lot of questions about what is the difference between a nanny and a child care provider. So let me explain. A child care provider usually works out of their home or at a daycare, and a nanny works in the family's home. A child care provider, can make anywhere from the $7 range up to maybe the $12 range. A nanny, the amount of money that you can make is unlimited. To me, the difference between being a nanny and a child care provider is a nanny, she goes into the home and she provides care for the entire family. She doesn't just provide care for the child. So if that's something that you think that you're interested in or you want some more information, there's so much information on Google. There's so much information out there on the internet. Ask somebody who may be already doing it. You can always ask me at thenannyroxy@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to give you more information. And there's so much work out there. There's so much opportunity. So that's it. Thank you for joining me on Heart to Heart with Nanny Roxy.
So let me ask you guys something. When is a pivotal time to move forward in dating?
When you
Y'all tell
both
me.
agree
You
on
mean as far as being what?
Like the next step. What's the next step? Like, so we dated for about a couple of months. What's the time frame?
Then you go to exclusive.
You gotta be like.
But what's the time frame? It's no time frame.
See, that's the
it's
thing
on a
with
whim.
black
It's
people of color.
mm-hmm.
People of color go straight to it. They for some reason they don't like to do the steps. I'm
Well,
with
they don't need a
somebody.
date.
Yeah, they mate.
Yeah.
So
They made.
so yeah, we in a relationship because like I play to stay and you don't, or because you got a car.
That's a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is.
And a car relationship.
Yeah, it's a
And a hoboism.
yeah.
Oh.
All of that. So the thing is that we miss, and that was a good question because again, I'm so programmed to situationships.
Yeah.
When I got to a real relationship and the steps of how it goes, I'm like a fish out of water.
Right.
You know, I didn't know that you date.
Yes.
I got
girl.
3 kids.
What you mean?
You know, we date. We're dating. I didn't know that we were not exclusive.
Right.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
You know, stop me saying
So, the communication is important, and as I say, ask those questions when you go on that first date. Don't be afraid to ask those questions. Like, first of all, I am a stickler about my time. Okay, my time is very important because my time typically equates to money. Okay, my time typically equates to my wealth, my well-being, my well-doing. So if I'm wasting my time, you're spending my money. Okay, so
And
then
I can't get that back.
I have an issue with wasting my time.
Yeah.
So initially, that first date, I asked those questions. Do you want kids? Because I'm not having none. So that's a deal breaker. You
Yeah,
know,
I
that's a
say
deal
that
breaker.
kind of
So we
stuff.
don't even need to move forward.
3 months. 3 to 4 months.
Let's be friends.
I think
But then,
it's
you know,
like
a lot of
4
men
months.
want that
Okay,
time
friends.
of getting to know you before answering all those questions. They don't want to hear all that on the first date.
No, I need to
That's
know
true.
the first date. I don't
They don't
care.
want. They want to
But
see
that's
if
true.
can we get on a friendship.
They like, we just on the first day. You already told me.
My God,
So I say, no, I'm telling you, I don't want that.
Well, see, again, we're talking about how things flow and everything. So, initially, I'm serious.
But that
about,
is women.
But I'm
Women
serious
think
about
that
the
stuff, too.
time. Here I go. This is what I'm saying. I'm serious about that time because I'm not going on a first date with you if we're not in that place to have those conversations.
Gotcha.
We're not even dating. Okay? So those conversations have led to me even thinking about going on a date with you.
Got you. So
Okay.
so you like to actually, you know, because back in the day, a guy would just come to you and say, "Hey, I'm 49, so y'all know I'm old." So I'm just getting myself used to saying that I'm 49.
You
So
look good, girl.
So back in the day, guys would come up, you know, they'll see you somewhere out or whatever, and they would come up to you and be like, "Hey, you want to go out on a date?" "Oh yeah, here's my phone."
Oh no.
So that's just the way that, you know, I mean, that was the way that it was then. Now, guys, like I had a guy hit me up in my DM on Instagram yesterday talking about, "Tell me more about yourself." I said, "For what?"
The wine.
For what? I mean, he was like, "Oh, I mean, because I'm looking for this, and that." I said, "Well, you need to go on Match.com.
Right?
You don't come on Instagram and somebody
This is not a dating site.
where I know that you've seen all of these profiles and say, 'Tell me more about yourself.' I don't got to tell you nothing. Read these posts, the comments,
Right.
and you gonna know who I am." But again, I don't post a relationship. I don't post my private life for obvious reasons.
Right.
It could go
Either way.
Right.
Either way.
So I hope you guys have taken the steps and taken some do's and don'ts from us. Taking some good advice. I think we had great dialogue. This has been another great episode of Boss Up Houston. You know how we do. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Want to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.